Namaste, Queen Yoga Bee here. So today's lesson is finding your edge in Navasana. Navasana is boat pose. You will need a mat, a block or a blanket, a strap, the wall, but no timer. Using a timer ignores your edge. In fact, it might even push you past it. So I expect you to instead count your breaths. So physical edge, let's talk about it first. Physical edge is really easy to tell whether you're pushing yourself close to over it. You're going to be very uncomfortable. You're going to be tired. You should never feel sharp pain, numbness, tingling, cramps. All of those things are a signal that you've pushed yourself over the edge. So that's pretty easy to maintain a physical edge. You're going to be uncomfortable. Mental edge is also pretty easy. So in most of the poses that are tough, whether it's balance or stamina, staying focused in that pose is pretty easy. Your mind doesn't wander to other stuff that's going on in your life, but if you find that happening, I always make an ujjayi breath and make sure that I can hear that. It helps me focus and be present. Emotional edge is a little bit harder to tell. So yoga is a holistic practice. It's mind-body connection. It's the practice of not just what's going on physically, mentally, but it's also emotionally. So emotional edge. Negative emotions that you can get from using a timer, for instance. Say you've set your timer for a minute and you can't quite make it to a minute, and immediately you send yourself the idea that you're not good enough, or why couldn't I do that today? And so that's a negative emotion. The negative emotion puts chemicals and hormones into your body that affects your cells and your body's ability to heal and change, or even get stronger. So you're locked in a survival mode. Positive emotions, on the other hand, send a healing and strengthening to the body. Makes your cells able to heal, become stronger, all your tissues can become stronger. But if you continually send your mind body the message that you are not good enough, you're going to stay stuck where you are. So practice self-love, celebrate small achievements in boat pose and in life. So let's talk about all the boat poses that I include in my practice. When I teach, I don't just do boat. I include full boat, half boat, balance boats, moving boats, forearm boats, boats when you're leaning on the wall, with straps. Now, I let people be as creative as they want in their boats, especially with the balance boats and the moving boats. So let's start from the top with full boat, which is straight arms, straight legs, straight back. So straight legs, straight back, straight arms. It's pretty intense. And I don't do it for a minute because I don't need that kind of negative emotion. Half boat is legs bent, right? You can also cradle your head if you wish. So how can you modify those, make them just a teeny bit more bearable? You can hang on. You can hang on here in full boat and half boat. How can we make them just a little bit more bearable? Well, you can be on your forearms, right? Full boat, half boat. You can help your balance with a rolled blanket, right? You can help your balance, same thing with the block. All of these things, balance poses can be helped, boat balance poses can be helped with a block. How would you use a strap? That's pretty easy. I make the strap pretty big because I'm going to use it two ways. And the easiest way is to put it on your feet, right? And just balance here. Another way would be to put the big loop around your body and under your armpits and behind your knees. And I like this pose because I'm pretty much just hanging out. Doesn't use any core strength whatsoever. but it does give me a chance to practice the balance aspect of it. How can you use the wall? Well, I like to use the top of my head on the wall, not the back of my head. I prefer to have my energy chakras all in line with the top of my head, seventh chakra, being in line with the rest of them, and not like this. But it's totally up to you. So my head is on the wall, and yeah. So balance boats. I'll demonstrate some of the ones that my yoga bees use in class. Butterfly balance is a very fun favorite. If you feel like you've got this nailed and you want a little bit more, you can always extend your legs. You can always bring your legs together. All of that works. Moving boats. I like this one a lot. I inhale when I'm here. Oops. Right down. Inhale, exhale. It's quite a intense core builder. You're going to feel it in your thighs too. Let's see. Another moving pose that yogic bicycles, which is a favorite. You've done that before. All sorts of different things you can do moving. So remember, you can use a strap, you can use the wall, you can use block, you can use blankets. You can hold your legs, you can, adjust the angle. So some people find a wide angle easier to hold than a tight angle. In fact, I'm one of them. Remember that you're gonna celebrate small achievements in this pose. Maybe you're never going to be able in this body to go the whole minute in full boat. It's not necessary. What's important is that you continually send your mind, body a loving message. You want the positive flow of emotions so that you're not stuck. If you create the same story with negative emotions every single day, pretty soon your body learns that, and it never is able to fully recover or move on because you're constantly stuck in survival mode. What we want to do is work on your heart, right? That chakra. You want to be kind enough to yourself that the chemicals and the hormones that go through your body are going to help your body recover. And plus it's way more fun to celebrate the small achievements. So remember that if possible, to subscribe to my channel, Queen Yoga Bee, to not use the timer for this one, especially. Just have fun with boat pose. There's zillions of ways you can do it. I would also encourage you to do some counter posing. If you decide I'm going to work on boat pose and I want to do it for a continued amount of time, you need to counter pose. So after you've done a boat pose and your belly's really tired, I recommend Sleeping Yogi or Happy Baby or something that just lets you hang out, like a windshield wiper, which is a moving pose. Anything like that, and then don't go back to your boat pose until you've had a chance to recover. So again, you're paying attention to how you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. And when you're done and you've had it, be done. There's no shame in that. You do not have to practice an hour every single day. What you need to do is what is good for you every single day. So thank you very much. Namaste. Again, Queen Yoga Bee signing out. I appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, Queen Yoga Bee. If not, it's been great having you here. Thank you very much.